perfect little pieces. And if you're going for aesthetics and you want it to look good, I suggest you cut each piece like that. I tried the food processor and it kind of worked, it kind of did not work. So I do have some kind of pulsed up a little too much, but for the most part, I have a good mixture of grapes here to go in my tuna salad. Do a handful, throw it in here. Get a good mixture like that. Now, we're gonna use this in all 3 dishes, so we wanna use it wisely. Pick them up. It's like a potato, but it's sweet. And how we'll do this is just cut it in like slices like this, and then sticks, and then dice it. And you might be thinking, well, I have a food processor, so what of it? It's not mushed up if you pulsate it too much. I prefer it by hand. Yeah, I have the food processor. I do like the food processor for pico, but again, I will over process my tomatoes and onions sometimes. And it under processes the peppers. So when you really want to make a quality dish, put your heart into it, put your love into it, put your hands into it, put your back into it. You hear me? We don't do shit half-assed around here. We're gonna use a little bit in our tuna salad. This is what our mixture is looking like. Pretty good, right? And we will also be using it in our next 2 dishes as well. So we're gonna go ahead and set these aside because I think I have what I need. I'm gonna add the tuna now and see what our mixture looks like. And then we'll add our pickles and some walnuts to give it a little texture. And the reason I'm gonna wait till the end is because I do not want too many nuts in my tuna salad because it's gonna ruin my texture and the flavor. And the pickles, again, I don't wanna ruin the flavor with too much pickles. So we're just gonna add them in. Okay, we did have a little accident. Cut my thumb on a can, but we're gonna be safe, put a glove on it, we're wrapped up, not bleeding anymore. Time for our second meal prep. In addition to our ingredients we bought and I showed you, I have these few ingredients that I just keep on hand at home. Olives, we're gonna throw some olive juice in there, maybe some olives. Worcestershire, how, nobody knows how to say this shit. French's Worcestershire sauce. Salt and pepper, garlic powder, and we're gonna start out with our clamato. Go ahead and give it a good shake. Just kidding, here you go. Oh gosh, and it's so hard to open. Ugh. Okay, got it. Pour it in. Avocado. We're gonna cut up a lot of avocado in there. We're gonna squeeze some lime juice in there. And we're gonna cut up some jalapenos in there. But again, we're also gonna use the jalapenos for what? What else are we gonna use jalapenos for? Oh, we're gonna put some jalapeno in there. Prepped celery and moricama. Last but not least, shrimp. That's right, if you guessed it, we're doing shrimp cocktail. So let's throw all this shit together and see what we come up with. Rinse, because we want our jalapenos to go a long way, and we just want enough in there to give it a little bit of crunch and a little bit of that fresh pepper zest. And you can use jalapenos or serranos. Ordinarily I do use serranos, but today I was just feeling the jalapenos. And save just enough, like 1 handful of the celery, because we're gonna put that in our last food prep. Peel off your skin. cucumber. Ketchup. Louisiana red double. I like to use both because it's a good flavor combination. Lime, and the only thing that I forgot was cilantro. But here's our mix, shrimp cocktail.